Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Seclusion. Now, in this episode, I think it is more than time for me to open up the last little bit of the sea that I can't get to, which means I would like to do all of the three, I think there are, sea quests, but of course, I need some skills and some items for that, so we'll get to grinding it. To start off, I want at least level 20 crafting for gems, so let's just see if I can get there with what I have. I believe I can make oil lamps. There's 19, and we'll just see if it can get me up to 20. Such a shame, literally 2 off. I do still have one in the bank just because, well, I need it for the fishbowl, but I guess I'll just have to make a whole new batch anyways. And this can go right into my useless tab. But yeah, I'll get another inventory, get level 20, and hopefully we can do the rest with gems. I can also just buy the raw cod. There's the 20 crafting, but just gonna finish this inventory. One last teleport to my house before I start just using my necklace, seeing as it's so much better. I forgot I have to go into builder's mode. There we are. And I'm just gonna use what I have here already. So to start off, we'll do a tooth space. One. Oh, yeah, I forgot they only show up in certain places. 2. And 3. Okay, and I'm just gonna use up the rest of the planks as a little bit of construction XP and move on. So the basic plan now for crafting anyways is just to buy the 1 sapphire she sells in this store and just sell it back to her. Get a little bit of profit, don't really care about that, but it is nice to see. I accidentally bought the emerald as well, but I'll be able to do them eventually, so no harm done. But I want the random that I should be getting pretty soon. I did just log in recently for the day, so this shouldn't be right. It should be any minute now. So I'm just gonna start pickpocketing tourists until I get level 33 for the chest, seeing as I want to do that anyways. If I get the random event, perfect. If not, I'm just gonna start world hopping anyways. Level 15, level 25, taking a lot longer because I forgot that people buy out these all the time. With this one, it is level 30, 20 thieving, level 35 crafting. And with this inventory, it's not a level, but I should be, yep, just broke 100k for the first time. Honestly, I did not expect myself to make this much money from doing this, but I knew I was making a little bit of money. But thankfully, I am almost done. I probably would have taken about the same amount of time if I just did glass, but oh well. At least this way I am making money that I'll use for some other grind in the future. And finally, with this inventory, we will be level 40. It doesn't say it, but I can now do, I think it's Lears that were no, it was the fishbowl that I need for level 40. Turns out I need level 42, so I'll be here a little bit longer. So there's 25 thieving, 25 cooking. There we go, level 42. And can craft fish bowls. Perfect. We also end up being 130, 140k richer than when we started because, oh, of course it's understocked. Whatever. Uh, because I forgot how much money you make off of this. I really didn't do it for the money. I did it for faster XP, but it's a nice bonus. 1 fishbowl being made. And finally, a part I totally didn't. Yes, I need a friend's house. Great. Part I totally didn't forget about, which is building a I think it's, what is it called? Kitchen. Wow, how'd I forget kitchen? Anyways, building a kitchen and then building a larder. I'll get it eventually. Come on. I really should have brought better nails, but I had an excess, so whatever. Almost done. There we go. And I did not know you could do this in build mode, but the reason I need this is so I can get the bucket of milk. Here's Cook's assistant. Just wanted to see if we could use a damp egg instead of a regular egg. And it looks like we cannot. That's a shame. I thought it was kind of funny that I got that from temp. But here is that done. Now for the fruit blast, I did buy all the fruit from the area I could, but I don't know if I can actually make it. The ocean guy does give you drinks, and I imagine he eventually gives you a fruit blast, but I can't be asked just to wait for what basically is a random event. I mean, it's just a fruit blast, so I'm gonna try and make it myself. And let's just see. Not eat. Can I use it? No, I need a cocktail shaker. Great. Recipe for disaster started. Missed again, but 25 cooking going, or 25 hunter going for stuff to cook. 31 cooking. Here's Pirate Pete being saved. Yeah, I don't care. 32 cooking. 17 fishing. And that's it. Now let's see what current affairs is like. I think you just talked to this guy. I'm stepping on the duck. Merchant. What's with the duck? Little tests I like to do. Traveling salesman. Ducks for the current. Bit of snag. Forbidden non-human workers from doing business in Catherby. Okay. Anything I can do to help? Talk to Counselor Catherine yourself. The council office in the east. Okay. Great. No, I don't want that. Okay, so they already have quest helpers for that, but I don't want it. Quaint little place, but let's just talk to the counselor. Hoping to help me with something. Very boring talk. Non-humans, that's correct. Humans against monsters. Impartial. Ducks for currents. All sailing must first be registered by the council. Appropriate form. Man, that's horribly boring legal jargon. On a form. Okay, I'm really not going to read all of that, but I will catch the simpling. Or actually, no, I'm out of milk. I am out of bounds right now. I cannot catch that. Fill in form. Okay, I need charcoal. I can manage that. So let's see what writing with just a huge chunk of charcoal is like. Uh, you look through it. Just trade. Many ships you have? 2 plus. Sure, I'm for both. Uh, yeah, yeah, they definitely have. Yep, for sure. No plague. Less than a month. My home port, uh, Edgeville. How on earth did we write that with just a giant chunk of charcoal, though? But let's see what happens now. We got the form. It's right there. I've experienced higher volumes of inquiries, so it might take a while. Okay. Mayor of Catherby. Uh, you can't give out the information of where the mayor is. Great. That lady is just an AI jargon in a, well, I guess RuneScape character form. Does he have anything to say to me? No. Why is it like, that's weird. Talk. Uh, Need to find the mayor. Mayor, oh no. Of course he died a few days ago. Meaning, another mayor. Uh, the mayor's a fish? So the answer was a fish. Right. I have to replace the fish. Okay. Harry will help with this. Now let's see what Harry has to say. Don't care about the fishing stuff. Hear about the mayor. Get replacements. Lost another one. Need a special mayoral fishbowl and a tiny net. Okay. You can sell the whole kit for 50 coins. Of course you can. Mayoral. Okay. Once you call him to bring him to Aaron. Make sure, don't they? They don't have long lifespan. Of course they don't. Okay, use tiny net on aquarium. Hold 1 XP. What does the mayor look like? Examine. Demashi. Okay. That's good. Uh, it disagrees. Okay, yeah, that's quite good. Back to our guy. About the mayor. Here's the fish. Long live the mayor. What now? Keeping stock in the mayor's. Of course. Okay. This is just a goofy play on words for the entire thing. Now let's see what she has to say to the fish. Boring jargon. The mayor. Wonderful. Audit. Rec lease. Okay. Here we go. So now I must ask you to join me in reviewing it. Okay. Oh, great. I have to remember all this. I think I just. At least I answered sort of truthfully, I guess. Less than a month. Home port is Edgeville. Can we change the law? I just have to need a sign. Okay. Dip it in and he'll give it a nibble. Okay. Oh, God. That is ridiculously very important form. Yeah. Okay. He eagerly signs it. Okay. Sign the form. It's been amended. Good day. Is that really the entire quest? Let's see what he's got for us now. Again, laws changed. Sorting it out. What do you need help with? I'm taking the duck out on a test run. Okay. Release the duck and follow him while he tracks it and pick him up. Okay. Okay. Have fun. Track current duck. Okay. Let's inspect. Okay, nothing special. Now time for the big reveal. Track current. There he goes. Okay, so I just have to... This is just gonna be annoying, ain't it? He's gonna be slower than me. Just... Oh, he's actually about the speed of the... No, he's slower. That's great. So if you get your boat too... Oh, great, I just sped up. So if you get your boat too fast, he is way too slow. Stop. Go back to the duck. Am I supposed to pick him up, or is he just going? No, he's just going. How far is this? Don't hit it. Don't hit it. This is a lot longer than I thought it would be. Okay, he stopped. Collect him. Okay. These are gonna be annoying. So anyways, let's just finish up this quest. Chart the currents. Detailed. Keep the duck as thanks. And the mayor. Okay. 1400 sailing, 1000 fishing, currents, and more useless sawmill coupons. But I get my crewmates, I guess, and 19 fishing. Now let's see about this. I should just be able to dive with these people now, right? Land bar, sea bar. Can I dive? If you return. What on earth? So these guys, great. You need to tell me both of them. Oh, great. These are fun. Yeah, I'll pass on doing those. These I'm just gonna look up. Okay, luckily RuneLite does it for me, so I can just do it that way. I honestly don't mind doing this because I hate that so much. In my case, those, I guess, puzzles just aren't all that fun, so I don't feel bad by cheating this part. There we are. So he escorts us down. Let's see what we... Oh, okay. So you don't actually go down. Well, so you don't actually dive, huh? Oh, I thought I'd be seeing the underwater. Overall, those quests left a lot to be desired. Because honestly, I thought I would be actually diving into like a water world, which leads me to wonder what on earth that coral bit or whatever I got actually is now. And for the duck one, that one was actually quite funny to go through. but found the duck is super slow. Be nice if he kept speed with your boat or something like that, so you didn't have to worry about that. So overall, these quests just weren't for me, but at least I got to enjoy the duck one, and if I knew what I was getting to for the Pirate Pete one, I probably would have just skipped it, in all honesty, because it gives XP, yes, but I basically cheated for something that is not needed for this account. Rather ashamed, to be quite honest, but that's what you get when you don't know what's going on.